Let's say you hit the amount of money, you now have this excess that you're going to use to trigger tax cuts. But where does it go, right? So I think there's a couple different ways you can do this. So first, under option A, you would, right, so again, option A, this way that I laid it out, you'd end up in a place where your individual and your corporate top rates are 6.5, you're wanting to get them to 5.9. So I would break it up and I would alternate the cuts. So let's say that you have $100 million to allocate, you cut the individual income tax top rate by, say, 0.05%, then you do the corporate. And then the next year, you go back to the individual and you do the corporate. And maybe you only do once, and the next year you start on the other, right? So you kind of are alternating and you're stair-stepping these two down. I think this is a nice way to balance some of the equity concerns that you're doing for individuals and then you do it for business and you go back and forth. Obviously, that's a policy choice that you all would need to make on how to do that. Maybe.
How do you fold in the inventory tax or the net operating loss or some of the other ones?
Well, so under this approach, those have already been taken care of, right? That you can get to the 200 doing all of it if you leave those top rates at 6.5 under option. So those are already done. It's just that top rate you're having to make a change on. The other way you could do this is you could not have it kind of set out in this stair-step way. You could calculate it. And you could say, okay, you could say someone in the state government has been given this grant and authority to say, all right, we have $100 million in excess revenues to trigger a tax cut. Calculate how much we can drop our rate by. That would be another way you could do it if you didn't want this kind of stair-step approach. Under the two-step or the two-phase DF&A structure, you actually don't need that stair-step. Again, because under the $200 million, you can get there with the corporate rate at 5.9 immediately and still be under $200 million. Only thing that's left is getting that top rate from when you're doing that final consolidation to get to the 5.9. So here again, you could do this. We're going to drop it down in blocks of whatever 0.05. You can calculate that adjustment if there's a year where you can't quite get there. There's some policy choices there on how you get. Because the big question is, let's say that you have $50 million available revenues to trigger the tax change. But that's not enough to go all the way there, right? So this is then a policy question to decide, what do you do with that? Or let's say you have $50 million, you drop the individual rate by 0.05, and you've got $15 million left over. So it's not enough to go another 0.05. What do you do with it? Do you just put it aside for next year? Do you put it leave it in the budget? Do you use it under traditional measures? This would be something that you all would need to debate as well. What do you do with any residual that's not consumed by the cut? That's the advantage of doing the calculated rate cut approach. You don't have this residual because someone would literally be calculating, this is the amount. The downside to that approach is that you would just end up with weird rates, right? You might end up with a rate of 6.247, right? You can end up with some weird sort of things, but these are the trade-offs that you will need to make. You can set it up in blocks, worry about residual, do calculate if there's no residual, but your actual rate might be a little weird. And then the question becomes, what measure of inflation do you use to adjust that initial baseline? Do you use the consumer price index? Do you use some sort of historical average for state government spending? Do you make it an Arkansas specific measure of spending? There's different ways that you all need to decide what measure of inflation to use. And now I'm going to throw you a giant curveball. This is actually what I would do. Put the inventory tax credit aside. You can do it all for $203 million. That's the two-step immediately. Let's throw back net operating losses, the DF&A schedule, the corporate income tax of 5.9, all of the revenue increases. You put the inventory tax credit aside, you're there. if you're concerned about, I have some concerns about the inventory tax credit in general, which we've talked about before. But if the goal then is to eliminate the inventory tax, go back to the conversation I had with Senator T, find some sales tax-based routing, reimburse the locals there and just repeal the tax. Do that separate from this conversation, but you can do it that way. I think that you could find 70 million in sales tax-based routing to offset the tax. But obviously, caveat here applies again. This is conditional on the final DFNA score on the throwback and sales tax interaction, so these numbers might be a little different. But you can basically do all of this.